Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rizky Ramadhani. You can call me Iki. I am a student as a management study program Fakultas Ekonomi and Business, Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Today, I will explain about ratio classifications. We will discuss about the meaning and the function. Let's get started. Ratio classification by Rizky Ramadhani, Teknokrat University. Okay, the agenda we will discuss about liquidity ratio, activity ratio, reference ratio, and profitability ratio. And what is that? Next, the first is liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio is a measure used to assess the ability of a company to pay off the short-term obligation or debts. In other words, this ratio shows how fluid a company is in converting its assets into cash to pay debts that are immediately due. Okay, next is why are liquidity ratios important? The first is financial health. A good liquidity ratio indicates that the company has enough cash or assets that can be easily converted into cash to meet its financial obligations. Yang kedua adalah survivability. Companies with strong liquidity are better able to weather crisis situation or sudden drop in revenue. Dan yang terakhir is credibility. Creditors and investors tend to have more confidence in companies with high liquidity ratio as the risk of default is lower. Next is activity ratio. What the meaning is, the activities ratio is a financial analysis tool used to measure how efficiently a company utilizes assets. In other words, this ratio shows how effective the company is at converting assets into sales or revenue. Okay, why are activity ratio important? The first is evaluate operational effectively. Measure how quickly a company can convert its investment in assets into sales. The second is comparing company performance. Comparing the company performance with peers or industry standards. The last is identify areas that need improvement. Identify which parts of the company's operations are less efficient. Okay, next is leverage ratio. Leverage ratio is a financial measure used to assess how much debt a company has compared to its assets of equity. This ratio helps in evaluating the company's ability to meet its financial obligations and measure the final risk bucket. Okay, next is why are reference ratio important? The first is knowing the liability positions. The second one is assets ability to pay obligations. The third is balance between assets and capital. And next is effect of debts on asset management. And the next is measure long-term debt security. And the last one is financial risk analysis, strategic decision making. Okay, next, profitability ratio. What is profitability ratio? Profitability ratio is a measure used to assess the company's ability to generate profits from revenue, assets, and equity. Profitability ratio is a measure used to assess the company's ability to generate profit from revenue, assets, and equity. Okay, why are profitability ratio important? The first is company performance assessment. The second is investment decisions. The third is management efficiency indicator, and the fourth is comparison with competitor, and the last is strategic decisions making. Okay, this is the material we will discuss in this time, ratio classifications by Rizky Ramadhani. If you have a question, you can give the question in question box. Thank you guys. The last I say bye bye.